歡迎收睇美國專訊。今集節目全部都係同紐約有關嘅。紐約市一向係好多遊客首選嘅旅遊目的地，但係酒店價格咧就越嚟越高。原因係紐約市政府最近推出咗新嘅規定，導致短期租約住宅嘅數目減少。下面係記者拉玲嘅報導。
We're going to see my short-term rental apartment. We're in South Slope, Brooklyn.
當紐約市喺2023年9月5號更新短期租約政策嘅時候，托利佛同紐約市好多其他 Airbnb 房東一樣，從網站上刪除咗佢嘅房屋資料。托利佛話喺市政府改變規則之前，佢喺每個月可以賺取大約$3000。
It's a really good supplement to my income, and based on that, I made the decision to retire from my full-time job. This is the living room.
托利佛同其他房東而家面臨嚴格嘅新規定，包括唔能夠接受少於30日嘅租約。佢話呢啲變化將產生重大影響。
I'm not able to register this place with the city no matter what because it's a separate residence. The new laws would require me to be sharing the space with the tenants and have no internal locks. I will be watching my pocketbook very closely because it's going to be a pretty big lack of funds coming in for the next foreseeable future.
紐約市市長特別執法辦公室總監克勞斯納話，註冊為遵守該市長期法律嘅房東開闢一條清晰嘅道路，保護遊客免受非法同不安全住宿嘅侵害，同時結束非法短期出租嘅泛濫。批評者話紐約市正在屈服於酒店業嘅壓力，並減少遊客可以負擔得起嘅住宿選擇。無論係點，短期出租住宅數目將會減少。
Short-term rental market could decline by 50 to 70%. In New York in particular, the hotels are likely to benefit a small amount, mostly by having more demand such that they could raise prices.
亨利西話其他城市可能會採取類似規則。
I believe it will spread to other cities, mainly because these cities are talking to each other to develop best practices. Tight urban markets mean that there is a strong need for regulations for what is essentially a relatively new phenomenon.
加州嘅三藩市同聖莫尼卡都對短期出租實施限制，就好似阿姆斯特丹同倫敦嘅情況。但係 Airbnb 管理層話，佢哋預計類似嘅規則唔會蔓延到其他地方。
New York City's laws are based on a very archaic and an old approach to regulation. To other hosts around the world who might be watching, we are going to continue to work closely with your municipalities, with your state and federal governments around the world. We don't anticipate there to be any kind of contagion effect from New York City's rules.
雖然有人認為酒店可能係紐約市價值幾百萬美元嘅短期租務市場嘅贏家，但係紐約人希望新規則將帶嚟更多嘅供應，並且可能降低租金。記者拉玲，紐約市報導。紐約市總督島上嘅公園利用一種好特別嘅方法去清除雜草，就係5隻綿羊。下俾記者維什列娃嘅介紹。
You want to go in?
紐約港嘅總督島 Governor's Island 距離自由女神像同曼克頓嘅好多高樓大廈只係一步之遙，乘搭渡輪就可以快速抵達紐約市。1988年，時任美國總統里根曾經喺呢度會見蘇聯領導人戈爾巴喬夫。而家總督島已經成為享受早上瑜伽、踩單車同精緻晚餐嘅理想場所，但係其他人嚟呢度呢，就係為咗工作。
This is evening. She has kind of a speckled face like a night sky, and that's Chad. And then behind him, Bowie and Jupiter, they're twins.
總督島信託基金嘅園丁弗蘭普頓正在照顧羊群。呢啲動物嚟呢度嘅工作係食入侵植物。並冇割草機同修剪機，並冇除草劑，對抗雜草嘅唯一武器就係羊，同佢哋貪得無厭嘅胃口。
You can see this is what it looks like mugwort that's been eaten by sheep. So you can see we're standing in an area that they've done work on.
弗蘭普頓嘅同事係貝洛策科夫斯卡亞，佢嘅父母喺20世紀90年代從摩爾多瓦嚟到美國。佢喺美國出世並且喺呢度長大。佢話對自然同園藝嘅熱愛係從佢媽媽同祖母身上得到嘅。
When I
was 9, I went to Moldova for the summer. I saw my great-grandmother. She lives there in Voronovo, in the countryside, and I loved it there.
每年隨住羊群清除更多雜草，當地園丁就會喺呢度種植草本植物同草。
So if you plant more of this, you get more monarchs, and monarchs are currently endangered.
園丁話：羊根本冇造成任何問題，佢哋好高興地以雜草為食去消磨時間。記者維什列娃報道。多謝收睇美國專訊，下次嘅節目時間再見。